your local weather authority, always watching and tracking for you from the JES Weather Center.
Good evening, everyone. Let's get right to it. We have some showers and storms that have been developing on the western edge of our area, and especially in North Carolina. That's where a lot of the severity is. But as it's crossing over into Virginia, it does lose some of its energy. We had a lot of cloud cover during the day, and that lack of heat could help us out in terms of not having many severe thunderstorms or tornado warnings like we've seen in North Carolina. Now, there's currently a severe thunderstorm warning that goes right up towards the border, Allegheny, Surry, Wilkes, and Yadkin County, and a new tornado warning that goes until 7:45, staying in North Carolina for now. We're not out of the woods as far as severe storms for today goes, so we'll make sure to keep you updated through the rest of the evening. Further south, there's some more tornado warnings that are moving up towards the northeast in North Carolina, but having trouble getting across the border. The Storm Prediction Center just has us in the level 1 marginal risk for the rest of the day. But overnight going into tomorrow, we are looking at more storms on the eastern side of our region as we start to see more of the cold front come through and push west to east. There's a chance in the morning and another chance in the afternoon. As far as the impacts of the storm go, a lot of us could see some localized flooding because we're looking at some high rainfall rates across the entire area. Also, any severe storms that form, wind damage is probably going to be the greatest risk. Large hail can form east of 220, but the wind looks like a greater risk, and then the tornado risk is there mostly towards the east, but we're not looking at quite as much energy for that tomorrow, again, because we're not looking at a lot of sunshine. Now, through tonight into tomorrow, the storms that are in North Carolina are going to make their way up, losing some intensity, but I would still expect some high rainfall rates. I wouldn't be surprised if we have some more severe thunderstorm warnings in the evening. Going into tomorrow morning, that system will move more east than north, like what we've been seeing through a lot of today. And as we get to about 7 a.m., we're looking at some leftover showers and some consistent rainfall towards south side. We get a little break for the middle of the day with some sunshine. Depending how much sunshine we have, which I don't think is going to be a lot, can feed some storms in the afternoon as we get the center of the low pressure moving through. But I think that is going to be a little bit more isolated than what we have early on Friday. As we go through the night into Saturday morning, we have high pressure that takes control of our weather. That's going to squish a lot of the cloud cover down and keep us sunny and warm over the next couple of days. Now, temperatures tomorrow are fairly even across the board, mid-70s in the New River Valley, but up towards 78 in Roanoke and Southside. A little bit warmer in Lynchburg, not a huge difference. The clouds prevent our temperatures from changing too much. We'll lose some heat, but stay in the 60s overnight, 62 in Hot Springs, 63 in Rocky Mount, and we should warm up okay, but temperatures will stay below 80 degrees in most places. 74 in Pulaski, 79 in Lynchburg. The fact that we don't have a lot of heat does keep our storm chances down. In Lynchburg, tomorrow is one of the highest risks for storms, looking at a lot of us getting rainfall. As Saturday gets here, we will start to calm down. Our temperatures are going to rise just a little bit, but you'll notice them even warmer on Sunday and Monday. So the holiday weekend is shaping up nicely. The problem is we got to get through the storms tonight going into Friday. Stay weather aware through the night. We'll keep you updated. Calm weather for the middle of next week with another storm risk as we get towards Thursday.